Good morning, Westmount, and thank you for joining us today in worship. I gotta warn you there. Before we even start, today's topic is traumatic because we're talking about trauma, specifically the type of traumas that are faced by congregations. Now, don't worry, we're not going to be getting into any specific traumatic experiences. You're not going to be asked to unpack all your own traumas. But I know that simply by saying the word trauma, it will trigger some difficult memories for a few of us. If anything does come up for you and you'd like to talk about it and pray about it, I would love to sit down with you. You also have your elders available to you, and I remind you that you're in a room right now with people who care for you. And as I said earlier, we're not getting into anything too heavy. This is trauma light. The focus is going to be educational. And I just want to give us a heads up. But while I'm giving you a heads up, the scripture reading today is long. And it's just one reading, Psalm 78. We're not even reading all of it. The psalm gets heavy, and you might hear some parts of it that make your head scratch. I think that's great. Hold on to any questions that the psalm raises, and maybe the sermon might address some of that. If it doesn't, reach out to me. And for our teaching moment, we're going to hear some of the ideas that had come out of the Elders Workshop that was led last weekend by Associate Secretary of Canadian Ministries, Jen DeCombe. Now, let's ready our hearts to worship God.